2, 1. Alrighty. So we're just gonna wait here. Just gonna give that starting line up here. Hello, Mark. And yes, I would, because I'm planning on going back there next year. Alright. So, we're here at Chicago Motor Speedway for, and not Chicagoland, just Chicago Motor Speedway for the Chevrolet 300. We're one race away from the sighting, the chase. So yeah. Just gonna wait, maybe get a few more people in here, and then we'll start the race. So yeah. It's a pod hour. What? All right, so we're gonna get this thing started here in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So maybe some people will join in later, but hey, for you two, sit back, relax, and we'll go to where. Let's see. We'll go back here from Mark Davidson, who is. I don't even know where he's at. And. Yeah. Alrighty, race is on here. Anthony Wendler looking to get a second win here. Caution's out. Oh, dang. So it looks like the 27 of Kyle England. What happened to him? Let's watch here as the caution's already out. Looks like, oh my. The 27 of Caitlin Roy and Alex Bonsignor get together and just cause a huge pile up. Jay Jefferson getting involved on that one. Dang. But, oh yeah. Guess we'll go on board with the 23 backing this up. Because of just the craziness that happened. Guess we'll go on to the roof for the onboard here. Ooh, hard hit for the 23. Let's go on board with the 18. So you can see up here, this is where the problem starts. Caitlin Roy and Alex Bonsignor get together. Goes into Nick Kennedy here. Brandon Gomez goes for a spin there. He's got some damage as well. Jump back to the live here. Go back to TV 2. I guess we'll get back up here to the 1. Who's pitting? So the 17 is going to be the leader. All right, so they're going to go green this time by, but LJ Toledo, your leader. So, that was a pretty big wreck on the backstretch, though. I think that involved about 6-7 cars, which is quite a lot. It's the biggest wreck we've had. Well, not the biggest wreck, but the biggest wreck we've had in a while. So anyways, if they're going to get set to go back green, your top 5 is LJ Toledo, Stephen Collin. Second, third is Carter Friesen. Fourth, Tyson Gifford. And fifth is Justin Zidell. Get back up front with LJ Toledo. 17 Ford Fusion's going to lead us down. Green flag back in the air. Chicago Motor Speedway is, like I said, like a New Hampshire. I find it just a bit better driving than New Hampshire. It is quite loose, though. Something some of the drivers actually had to work with in this race weekend. 37 trying to get under the 17 here. It's easy to pass, but it does take a while. Sometimes it works better to do the top, but seems like today the bottom's sticking a little more than what we've seen in practice. It's just that outside you can get such a good run, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. I think the 17's fixing to get freight trained here. New leader, Stephen Collin. I guess we will check in with our points leader coming into the race, Michael Canto, who's running in 13th. Now we need to try to remember who's on the chase bubble making it in. Guess we'll see that, and I'll have to write that down for next race so that we can keep an eye on them. I know Brandon Gomez was one of them. He was like at the very bottom of it. The crap. My phone just vibrated. Slide this back a little bit. Maybe it'll stop focusing. I don't know. It might get worse. So Stephen Collin with a pretty decent lead over Nathan Stapleton into second. Dang. Nathan Stapleton out of nowhere trying to hunt down the leader. Looks like he's closing in on the 37. Nathan Stapleton right there with a 37. Looks like he's trying to get there. He might, yes, he's going to ease his nose in there. That's how you do it here at Chicago. Nathan Stapleton said before this in another series he won the race. It's the only time he's visited the track. Can he get underneath for the lead and possibly win another race here? He's there, but he just doesn't have the momentum now. He lost it. He's going to try. He's just going to get to the back bumper, but he is running. I guess he's being a little on the conservative side right now. Maybe getting a little draft off of the 37 to go down into the turn 1 here. Running a little bit of a lower line. He's right back up to the 37's back bumper. Takes the nose underneath. Diving down into turn 3. If this is his one shot, he's got to take it. But that 37, they get the runs off the corners. 37 still in the lead, but I don't think he's going to hold it now. Looks like the 42 is going to go to the lead and stay in the lead this time. He worked his magic. He is now in the lead. Nathan Stapleton, your new leader. So we are nearing the halfway point of this race. Nathan Stapleton he has not had a great season. Looking for a little bit of redemption. Pit stop should be coming up very shortly. $16 laps in the book now. 16 of the 38 are now complete. Nathan Stapleton, you're the leader. Stephen Collin in second. LJ Toledo in third. Isaac Snyder up to fourth. And in fifth is Carter Friesen. Sixth, we have Matthew Phillips. Seventh, we have John Gambit. Eighth, we have Tyson Gifford. Ninth, Diego Yepez. And in 10th is Mitch Bretz. In 11th, Michael Canto. 12th, Eli Bright. 13th, Justin Zidell. 14th, Kerry Hoover. 15th, Dominic Anthony. 16th, Monzel Allen. 17th, Ben Crouch. 18th is Zachariah. 19th is Alex Bonsignor. And in 20th, Mark Davidson. 21st, Cody Smart. 22nd, we have Dawson Wheeler. 23rd, Tom Jonas. 24th, Chris Myers. 25th, Jay Jefferson. 26th, Elijah Gordon. 27th, Wyatt Walker. 28th, Grayson Jonas. 29th, Zachary Fitchwater. And 30th is Nick Kennedy. 31st, Sean McKean. 32nd, Jason Seed. 33rd, Mia Leathers. 34th, Gabriel Helby. 35th, Ray Atikian. 36th, Andrew Miller. 37th, Caitlin Moy. 38th, Daniel Voiles. 39th, Brandon Gomez. And in 40th is Derek Hamill. 41st with a terribly torn up car, Kyle England. And I don't know who's running in 42nd. It would be just fine to check who is running in 42nd. Anthony Wendler with a tire that went out. So the pole sitter is running in last. Or he's not even in the race anymore. So this is not good for that number one team. As we are already past the halfway point, pit stop should be coming up soon. I guess it's time to go on board with a Credit One Bank roof cam. You'll know when these guys have to pit because if you can see on the back straightaway where that, and I'll show you right here As you enter turn 1, right here, this stuff right here, they will dive down on that access road. The 3. The 3 is 18th. I don't know who is texting me. It's not a text. So could Nathan Stapleton be on the verge of his first win? Yeah, I know that vibration is terrible. And Nathan Stapleton diving into the pits. Does that mean everybody behind him follows? No, it does not. Stephen Collin and Isaac Snyder staying out. Carter Freeze and LJ Toledo. It looks like John Gammett, Matthew Phillips. Looks like the rest of half the field's coming in and half the field's staying out is what this looks like. So Nathan Stapleton gives the lead back to Stephen Collin. But it looks like they're going to be pitting this time by. Who all comes in with them? Looks like everybody behind is making the dive onto the pit road. So this is going to be the battle for the lead. Can Nathan Stapleton get back around in front of Stephen Collin? He pits a lap earlier than him. Usually this results in them becoming the leader, but this is going to be close. I believe the 42 will inherit the lead back. And it looks like he will. Nathan Stapleton coming around to 12 to go. I know the commercial you were talking about. But is he running the faster laps? Well, I can't really tell with that. But he does come out in front. Now, they're going to be putting some cars a lap down, and I believe Brandon Gomez is going to be one. I don't think Brandon Gomez is going to be on the chase bubble any longer. Hello, Nathan. You are just in time to see yourself leading the race. Again, Nathan Stapleton last night in an interview stated he has been at this track before and he has won at it. It's the only time he's visited the track and the only time he has won at this track. Can he get a 2 for 2? Coming around to 10 to go. Ten laps remaining. I think he might have some battling to do if the 88 of Isaac Snyder gets around the 37. Because Isaac Snyder has run the fastest lap of these three. Looks like the fastest lap right now, last lap by, is John Gambit in 5th. It's all depending. Chevrolet has been the most dominant car this season. But will they win this race? They won the Ford 300. Can they win the Chevrolet 300? They also won the Toyota Save Mart 155 with Ben Crouch as the driver. And it looks like the 88 has gotten by, but he did not run a faster lap. That's fine. I probably wouldn't. Really help anyways. Oh, Lord. So they're going to come around this time by with... They're going to come around this time by with 6 to go. Isaac Snyder in the 88 is catching the 42. Little by little, who's running the faster lap time? The 88 by far. The 42 just has to hold on for 6 more laps. I don't know if he can. Isaac Snyder on the chase bubble wanting to make the chase. It's only a 10-car chase. No wild cars or cards. Five to go. By far, the 88 is outperforming the 42 right now. Only going to have 4 more times around here. And remember, passing is hard here, but you have to make sure nobody gets to the bottom. Looks like the 88, he's getting there. 4 to go. He's there. Did he lose any time? Less than a tenth. He's there. Nathan Stapleton. Isaac Snyder. This is going to be a battle for the ages. The 88 is going to peek underneath. We already know what's fixing to happen. 42 dives it in there. 88 looking underneath. He's got a nose. He doesn't do it. He hits the brakes. 42 going to retain the lead. But for how long? Coming around for 2 to go. 42 is going to have to keep that 88 at bay. The 88 could look under any moment. He's going to. He's got his nose in there. Nathan Stapleton with 2 to go hands the lead over to Isaac Snyder. Isaac Snyder to the point. On the chase bubble, trying to make it in. He was 15th in points. This win could put him where he needs to be points-wise. He's got 1 more lap. Nathan Stapleton's chances of getting a win cut short. Isaac Snyder's got to wheel it. He's going to be the first driver in the Marco Cup Series online, the NASCAR Marco Cup Series in our Season 1 to win twice. Isaac Snyder wins at Chicago. What a race. As we're going to wait for the rest of the field to cycle through before I look at the finishing results here. The race is complete. I am going to export this. So we look at the finishing results here. Bubble drivers in question, Brandon Gomez. This is going to take him out of the contention to make the chase. And possibly Derek Hamill. Monzel Allen finishing 16th. I know he was 4th in points, but he's just got to be consistent. Grayson Jonas, where was he at? 29th. These guys have to just hang in there for 1 more race. But let's just go through your top 10 real quick. Isaac Snyder, 1, followed by Nathan Stapleton, Third, Stephen Collin. Fourth, John Gambit. Fifth, Matthew Phillips. Sixth, Diego Yepes. Seventh is Carter Friesen. Eighth, Dominic Anthony. Ninth, Mitch Bretz. And 10th, Kerry Hoover. And your points leader is in 11th. I just noticed that. So congratulations to Isaac Snyder. And that eking out a win is no lie. So we're going to get to the points here. I'm just going to pick New Hampshire. It's closest to what the track actually is. So we need to get race 11. Oh. New Hampshire. Process. No, I do not care. We're going to go here. The Marco Cup Series. Generating the files. All files have been generated. Let's go to the standings for the Marco Cup Series. And there it is. And Isaac Snyder up to 8th, so he has put his mark. Will he be able to hold on to it at Rockingham to make the chase? As we're going to take a look, who's on the bubble to make it in? Like, Nathan Stapleton moved up to 17th, but that's not going to be enough to get him in. I don't even think a win could get him in. You have to be in the top 10 here. So I believe to make it into the chase, the guys on the bubble right now, Grayson Jonas. So I would actually say Grayson Jonas back to maybe, if he could pull off the win, something happens. Maybe back to Nathan Stapleton. So that gap right there, 6th to 17th maybe. That's the gap that's got to be bridged there. And Ben Crouch is 41st in points. 41st. But yeah, that's the gap. And I'm just saying, hypothetically, Nathan Stapleton would have to win and something bad would have to happen. So nobody in that zone from 6th to 17th is safe. We're just going to have to wait. As next race at Rockingham, and that should say 155, not 180. So for next race at Rockingham for the Bojangles 300, this will decide the chase. The point standings, however, will have to come out in a separate live stream because I'm not going to record it. I'm running low on storage space on my phone, so it'll be a separate live stream to determine the points on who makes the chase. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.